Hello, everybody. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Winners Circle Monday Night Live. Hit the like button, subscribe, and get notified when I do the live show here on Monday nights on the Winner Circle channel. We also got the Football Friday Live. Mark Lawrence, Victor King, and myself on Football Fridays. You're part of the Winner Circle family. Like, subscribe, notification was on. Leave little comments. We got comments the other day like, hey, man, Purdy's out. You don't even know who's playing in the games. Folks, this ain't like Fox Sports on a Sunday morning. These are taped ahead of time. Doing that game on Thursday. Put in the comments section, I had Green Bay plus a point. They went off as a 6-point fave. Come on. Comments are welcome. And you can always come into a live show and talk live. Ask questions. I don't mind. I'm sure other guys don't mind, but other guys don't come in for the live show. I'm here. I'm going to tweet this out on my personal Twitter land at Mr. Sean Higgs if you're over there. Again, hit the like button here. Check out all the videos. GamblersWorld.net for all the premium stuff. I had a 9-3 day of NFL football yesterday. Not too bad. Having a good college football and college hoops run on the site. I think 56% for college football, 57% for college hoops. And again, a lot of college basketball. It's not like I had like 6 games out there or something for college basketball. 74 and 59 college hoops. So enjoy that. But we got a couple comments in here nice and early. I got John Putnam's coming in. Congrats on a fantastic weekend. You had a good NFL day. I'll take it. Need a good NFL day. Timothy Hake is here. And Michael B., my guy. Ron Mexico representing. The old Ron Mexico. If you don't know Ron Mexico, that's my fantasy football team I run with some guys back in Jersey. And Michael B. helps me out. And that's all Michael B.'s on him that we're in first place. So there is that. Memphis spread of money line. I was feeling good. Decided to bet Colorado. Not looking great. The Memphis game, I was with you. We had that in the Midday Money Show, the Memphis. And listen, Colorado. I took them as well. You're getting a touchdown. We'll see what happens in that game. It's early. What are you going to do? You're getting points. You take an underdog. It is what it is. Teams go on runs. Teams get cold. We'll see what happens. They're down a little bit early here. It's not even early. It's second half, 44-35. Low scoring. You got a shot to come back. I mean, it's not like it's some high-scoring affair where they're getting blitzed out of the building. So there is that. College hoops. What do we got going on? Anything good here? Michigan. Which on Colorado. Let's see what else we got going on here. San Fran, the Dons. I got an over 143 in this one. Not looking good. 40 points with 6 minutes ago. That's a loser. My totals have been bad in college basketball. They were 18 and 21. And then, can't win them all. My college hoops, the totals. We'll cash in the other ones. Well, it is what it is. We had Memphis as a free pick there. That got it done. Who else did I have early here? I think I had Alabama A&M. How's that one? How'd that go? Drexel. Boys, a lot of close games today. A lot of neutrals. I love the Alabama A&M, a loser. I get them at 3 and went off at 5. Terrible. Are you 33-32 first half? They combined for 106 points in the second half? What the heck happened there? Let me see. Did I have some kind of lead here? 47-41. All right. 50-44. We're up there. 52-46. All right. We're tied up. 59-59. 60-60. Back and forth. Score a minute. We get up 65-60. 68-63. We're up 5. I mean, they're not missing a shot. All tied up at 72. Then we're trailing by 2. Oh, my goodness. Wild game. A wild one. NBA said, Mike, I'm adding the Knicks plus the 4. I think it's a little bit of a letdown spot for the Nuggets after beating the Lakers. Probably, but you know me, I'm not looking to bet the Knicks. And if I don't think I get involved, I lean the Chargers in the points, but Ravens off a loss. I don't want to go against them. I look at this one here. This was a spot where if you liked either team, we said this last week. I think I said it on the show here. Whoever you like, tease it up to a 9 or 10 or, for the Chargers and flip it around and get some points there with with the Ravens. You got brothers playing against each other, familiar, interchangeable staff. They know what each other likes to do. I mean, I know the Ravens aren't much of a defense. Chargers finally gave up more than 20 points. I don't know. I just think it's going to be a tight one here. Points at a premium. Not a premium, but you're getting points. I would lean Chargers. Taking Iowa tonight, going money line. The world saw Auburn beat Houston. I love betting on this Iowa State team. They're going to muck it up. I think the under might be the live play. Doug Upstone, Chip Trimbus, and myself, we covered that game, Dayton game, and South Carolina game as well today on the channel. So I believe the pick was, all I have to do is turn the page here to go back towards Monday. Auburn first half for Doug Upstone, Michael B. So there is that. There is that if you're interested in the game. But I know what you're all interested in. You're interested in some props for tonight's game. I'll get the first wave of props in the chat as we speak here, and I'll pop it up here. Anytime tutties. Ravens 3, total a 51 here versus Chargers. We're doing tutties. And again here. So if I'm going to take the two running backs who are minus odds here, I don't want to jump into minus money. That's not what I like to do. Anybody could say, hey, anytime touchdown, Derrick Henry minus 240. Really? You need to watch a show to tell you they got 240 fave? Get out of here. We're going to go two tutties at plus 245. Now, he has done this a couple times this year. And those were in his big games. So you look at his rushing total and it's like 84.5 yards or something. You might think, oh, man, I'm going to run the ball. Easy money. He has 500-yard games. 6 games over 85 yards. So he's got the couple 100-yard games. He only had another game for like 96 or something in there. It's not like this guy's ripping it out. 106, 169, 132. There's a 92, 199, and 195. So he had a good run. The Dallas game, no defense. Buffalo, let's be honest, 199 yards. He had the one run for 90 in that game. So let's bump that down. Take away 85 yards, and he's rushing for 110. 92-yard game, 51 on a run. Again, you take that away, he's at 40 yards. 132 yards, a big run of 27. Again, brings him down to 105 yards. 169. 81-yard run in that one. I mean, every game there's a monster run. Cleveland, 73 yards, a 39-yard run. Last week, 65 yards, a 31-yard run against Pittsburgh. That 84 might look good. Folks, 65, 60. He's only getting 15 attempts a game. That's why you jump into this guy. He's going to be a barrel by the goal line. Sure, he'll get the handoffs there. Plus 245. I'm definitely not looking to do his rushing yards. No, thank you. And Mr. Bateman. That's Jason Bateman. He's not Team Wolf 2. No, it's the receiver. I like this guy. Now, Flowers is the guy who gets all the action here, but Bateman's got 4 touchdowns, 235. Why wouldn't we go that route? I mean, Flowers is plus 160. I'm not going to give you the lower of the 2. We're going to go to higher of the 2. Chargers, Dobbins. Here's another one. Minus 135 for a touchdown. Is that terrible? 135? No. I mean, you want to lay 135? I'm not going to be against it. I'll say no. 135 is fine. But let's try to make a little money here. Plus 450. Plus 450 for my guy Dobbins. Also, little lad McConkey plus 165. And our other receiver here, Quentin Johnson. So, McConkey, obviously the top target here for Mr. Herbert. Number 1 in targets, 63 of them. 4 TDs on the year. But as I mentioned, Johnson here, 6 TDs. He leads the team in touchdown receptions. You're going to give me 2-1 with a guy who's he's got half of the targets, but he's missed a couple games. What are we doing here? 6. He's obviously a red zone target. You're giving me 2-1 on his number 1 red zone target. Okay, I'll pick up the money if you leave it on the sidewalk. I'll help myself. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. May I have another? I will gladly take it and say thank you. That's going to be probably my favorite of the day right there. Quentin Johnson. Let's head into the receiving yards of the chat. Again, we'll post these in the comments section as well, so you could have them in the YouTube chat there if you're watching. Receiving yards. Here we go. Flowers. Again, he's the guy's gonna get the ball. And we saw against Cincy, a little better receiver. They might get some a little taken advantage of. So we're going to get out the ladder and do a little climbing here. 70 yards plus 135, 82 to 1, 90 plus 290. Give it a shot. And for our Chargers, there's a guy, Quentin Johnson again. 60 yards plus 140, 70 yards plus 205. And we got Mr. Palmer here. Again, this guy is second in yardage on the team. So he sometimes makes a little big play here and there. Why wouldn't we take him? Again, 20 receptions on the year. Not a lot, but the big plays, 45 yards. Excuse me. No, that was I'm reading the wrong thing here. That was for as long. 23, 36, 63, 72, 63. His last few games. Not too shabby there. So 63, 38, 36, 19, 15 earlier on in the year. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 36 or more. He's got a 40-yarder for plus 120. Come on. Well, again, 40 and 50. We're going to 50 yards at 205. He's hit 50. 1, 2, 3. 23 last game. 2 targets. I don't know what the heck you're thinking. Game before that, 1 target. Before that, 4 targets, 2 catches for 63 yards. 4 targets, 2 catches, 72 yards. He's obviously a big play cat. So I feel good about these two. All right. We'll scroll them through here too as well. We'll scroll them through. Where are we in the chat here? Leading Charge, we did that one. I'm taking Iowa, we did that one. There's the plays. Lane's in the house. Good evening, Lane. Good to see you. King D is here as well. And that's it. That's all the comments right now early on. We got people watching. Listen, I know I just ran through all of the plays, but come on, folks. Come on. You're here. You know what? Do we have the YouTube running? I'm going to refresh the YouTube Bible here. And there we go. We are live there. We got 11 likes on 15 watching. So hit the like button here on the Winner Circle channel. Premium stuff, again, as I mentioned earlier, gamblersworld.net for all the premium picks, including tonight's game. Go get it. I think you like the over with all the TD props. No, I sort of like the under a little bit. The TD, again, I'm looking at a little value here on the TD props, Mike. So we got a bunch, but if you know, the 2 TDs for running backs is if it's going to be a slot fest, they're going to run the ball a lot. These 2 guys are going to be down by the goal line, taking care of business. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take minus money with Henry and a minus 135 with Dobbs or with Dobbins. I mean, Henry's minus 240 for a touchdown. Why am I going to do that? Not going to do that. I'm sure he could score a touchdown. Can he get me 2? That's why I got the Bateman out there. Do I think there's going to be 6 touchdowns tonight? Whatever it is, 7? No. I don't need all 7 of these. If Dobbins gets in twice, the other 2 guys probably aren't scoring for the Chargers, right? And if they are, it's still only 21 points. If we get 1 out of the 2. Same with the Ravens. I mean, we got a spot here. The total's 51. I think that's high. I get the Chargers just gave up points. They hadn't given up points all year, more than 20 points till last week. The Ravens had been giving up points aplenty, and then they're in a dogfight versus Steelers last week. I got 2 brothers. I got guys who've been on each other's staff. They know how the other thinks. I don't think this is going to be. I mean, the Chargers offense. It's a run first. This is Michigan. They're running. They're playing a little defense. I think Baltimore's going to do the same thing they did last week. I mean, even if we get 6 touchdowns, this is still going to be an under. 6 touchdowns and a field goal. I mean, come on, it's still an under. Still an under. Two bunnies in house just got home, about to eat some spicy wings, blue cheese, and ranch. Come on with the ranch. Blue cheese only. I mean, Ken's. If you're or Mercedes, if you're blue cheese, if you're not buying blue cheese that's refrigerated at the store and you're buying some nasty stuff that's sitting on a shelf, it's like warm ass pickles. You don't need that nonsense. Gotta be cold. Like button smash. Thank you. Michael Bay, I really want to bet Dayton, but I don't know if I want to get involved in the last game of the night. You know, you got a matchup there with the Flyers. Who they played. I was going through their schedule. St. Francis, PA, Ball State. I mean, they played a team called the Capital Comets. The Capital Comets. What is that a joke? Can I go out for that team? Can I be on the Capital Comets? Again, whoa, sorry, I hit the phone there. I mean, I lean Dayton. You want to take the 8 with Dayton? I'm not gonna say no to that. Mr. Numbers in the house. Ravens are locked. Get the pen out. I got a -2 earlier. Pen is out for Mr. Numbers. I'm going to put it on my other sheet here so I could harass you tomorrow with it. Mr. Numbers. Pen out. Ravens -2. Lock. We love locks. You got 2 earlier. All right. You got 2 earlier. And there was a 3.5 out for the Chargers. Oh, B-dubs. The wings and fries, blue cheese, and ranch. B-dubs. Are they real wings, or are you getting like a boneless wing? Are you getting like chicken nuggets, like chicken chunks? Have you seen the chicken chunks at Costco? By the way, I'm trying to get a sponsor here. Copper Kettle, dark chocolate truffles from Costco. Holy, I gotta get these out of my office. Look at this. I had like 5 of them already. This is terrible. Going to be 405 pounds by December 9th. Wings or ranch? Yes, he is. Ranch dressing. If you use ranch dressing on your wings, we ask you kindly to leave, especially if they're boneless. They're not wings if they're boneless. You're eating chicken tenders. You're a child. You got to get one of those little... I mean, you have kids. Who's got kids out there? I remember a kid, you'd get a little disposable placemat and would pull off the back, have a little sticky on it, and put it down on the table at Applebee's, whatever you were. That's what you are. That's what you are, eating ranch dressing and chicken. Like we said, I don't know if you can be on Capital Comments, but I'm sure you can make the Colorado Buffaloes. All right, so I guess this game's going awry. Is the Colorado game going awry here? Like I'm on a, where's the live plays here? Let's see here. College basketball. 56-39. All right, we're in trouble a little bit there with the Buffs. Definitely in trouble. We've missed, let's see. Oh, we hit a layup there. There we go. We made a layup and then gave up a point. At least we scored. We're down 17. We're getting 7. So we're down 10. We could do a 10-0 run. We could get back in this. Stop being negative. Such a negative Nelly. I want to lie. But today, and it's rare, I got boneless chicken today. This is my main meal, just extra food since I won't eat much till tomorrow. Here we go. Now he's making excuses. He's got the boneless chicken. There we go. Boneless chicken. Yeah. Lane Gretzky. I'm telling the Bateman, anytime touchdown, I think it's a good call on his anytime. I also like receiving yard plays too. Yeah. Bateman 235 for a touchdown. definitely worth a shot, I believe. And the receiving yards, I mean, let's be honest. Flowers is going to get looks. And I mentioned the receiving props here. I mean, Palmer on the season, big yard, 23, 36, 63, 72, 63. He's a big play kind of guy. I think it's definitely worth a shot grabbing that. And the Johnson one, I mean, leads the team in touchdown receptions. What are we doing? I like it. 2 minutes left of Mr. Numbers. Got the ranch. No, stop. Yeah, you should be embarrassed. I can't even talk about it. Andrews over 31.5. So player prop king, my guy. Where have you been hiding out, Mr. Player Prop King? You sitting around counting money somewhere? Where you been hiding? Haven't seen you anywhere. He likes the Mark Andrews over receiving yards. 31.5. Why not? He's averaging, 34.5 a game? Let's see his recent history. Well, 3 targets, 2 catches, 22. 68 yards before that, 7 targets, 6 catches. 2 targets, 26 yards, 2 catches. 5 targets, 5 yards, 36. 41. So, I mean, he's hit it 3 out of the last 5. The 2 games he didn't get it, he only got the ball thrown to him twice and then 3 times. So if he's going to be part of the offense, he should be getting some looks. That being said, likely when he's been in, 5 targets versus Pittsburgh, 75 yards, and then 1 target, and then 4, 4, and 4. So kind of moving away from him a little bit. Let's see. Charlie Collar, nothing much there going on as the 3rd receiver. Dan Drance, my guy. Good to see you. How are you, Dan? Short line of +3. Even 2.5 at times tricked me. I took the Rams last night. Tonight, not falling for the trap. Chargers played nobody. Ravens, for me, they're the better team. Ravens, definitely the better team. I got a Ravens Super Bowl ticket. Yes. But you're going to give a 3, 3.5. Is it 2.5 now? What is it down to here? 2s? A flat 3? Everybody saw the Chargers last week. We saw Steelers as well, against Pitt. Baltimore versus Steelers. They missed the field goals. They should have won that game. This one here, though, I'm like I had the Chargers last week. I'm going to side with a team that has a defense, whether they play garbage guys or not. When it's time to make a stop, at least I know these guys could possibly make a stop. I don't know about that with Baltimore. I do like the under, though. 51's a lot. 51's a lot. But you're not going to get an argument out of me as them being a better team. That's for sure. Mr. Number says it's very simple. Ravens coming off an embarrassment. They lost 20. A 2-point conversion they missed. But let's be honest. If Tucker hits the early field goals, they're winning the game. And they're covering the game. It doesn't even come down to that. San Diego's doing cartwheels beating Cincinnati. I love it, San Diego still. Thank you, man. It'll always be San Diego. San Diego beat nobody. Look at the last 4 wins. Cleveland, New Orleans, Cincy, Tennessee. They have beat nobody. I know this. But the Ravens defense for me leaves a little to be desired. Favorite on the road. Michael Lee says he likes the Disley anytime touchdown 260. Ravens really struggle with the tight end position. So you want to go a little Mr. Disley for a touchdown. He's only got 1 on the year. The targets are there, 6, 6, 3, and 7. So he has been getting looks. That's not a bad look. Because is he Herbert today? Or are we going to be fancy? Is it going to be Herbert? Can we call him Herbert? Anybody going to go to Target and then Popeyes for a late night dinner? Niners are done goodbye. Yes, Ninja. I said multiple times, take Buffalo next week. Coming out of the bye week, it's 3.5. Take them. Before even quarterback went out. Who took the under in the Cowboys and the Commanders game? Wow. That game was 9-3. I jumped in. I'm like, you know what? I grabbed a plus 330 Dallas. I'm like, 9-3. Anything's possible. What a crazy game. 9-3 in the third quarter. Wow. King D says, taking Chargers first quarter money line. Plus 1 and 2 up Bet Rivers. I like it. I mean, I like the Chargers for the game. I want them in first quarter. Like B says, King D, what are you thinking behind the play? Randy says, you like the Chargers beat the Falcons on Sunday? No, it's all Falcons on Sunday. Take the Falcons. Again, we got the Chargers last week. We got the Chargers this week. We got Chargers short week. And the last time I saw the Falcons, I remember I had them against Denver, and they're getting run out of the building like they were – it's 1991, and who was their crappy quarterback back then? Chris Chandler, somebody was quarterbacking them. They look terrible. Yeah, I got a nice bye week to clear my head and to stew and to get ready for this week. And I'm going to have the Chargers possibly coming off a big win or maybe coming off a tough loss on a short week off primetime games. Falcons all day Sunday. Take the Falcons. Somebody says, King, you going for a little slice of plus money pie. Plus money pie. We got here Chris Tatum, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, repping my guy. Good to see you, Dylan. Dalen Henslin, sack 6-1. What's he got? He's got one sack on the year. He's got one sack on the year, coming in with a 6-1. Bold mood there. Mr. Numbers. I forgot they are LA. Yes, they are. Listen, don't be San Diego to me. San Diego Chargers, Washington Redskins, Cleveland Indians, St. John's Redmond. They got to change names. Seattle Supersonics. Come on. But yeah, why do you think he gets a sack? It's an interesting guy. He's got one sack on a year. He's just taking a shot at 6-1. Maybe he's a relative. Who knows? Mr. Numbers, do I have a primo on the game? You took the under, or is it a secret? I did not take the under in the game. Dan Rance, A&M moneyline versus Texas. Yes, I like A&M. I got it. I got an A&M already, I think. My A&M. I think it's at 6. They're plus 6, I believe. I'm going to go on the hunt. I like them. Listen, would I like them a lot better if they would have won this past week, even though we had Auburn. But it's a spot where, you want to knock off let's be honest, they are the big brother to them in state and overall. Talk about upsetting the apple cart of the playoffs, knocking off Texas. And what a wild game for them there, too. Bama crushes Auburn. I had Alabama this week. I thought they'd go in there and beat up Oklahoma. I mean, South Carolina dropped, 35-9 on these guys? You go in there and what an embarrassing game. Embarrassing. He's been getting a lot of tackles. It's now he's just going to get a sack, he thinks. T-Mike says, one sack, I need 30-1. I might need a little more than 6-1. The Harbaugh Bowl Chargers will show up. I think they show up. I mean, they showed up against Cincy. I mean, they were up, and then Cincy came back. And, again, this game is Cincinnati, Baltimore, no. Are the defenses sort of comparable? I don't think Baltimore is that bad. They do have bad moments. That's for sure. But I don't think it's here. I mean, this is an under game for me tonight. Teammate says that he knows something. It's one of those plays. I mean, 6-1 on the guy with one sack. Our guy player props could take OKC tonight in the NBA. Who they playing? I don't even know. I've bet 8 games in NBA this year. Michael B giving a thumbs up. Little half unit play. Mr. Number says Texas quarterback issues, offense is not explosive. I like A&M plus 6 also. They didn't look good versus Kentucky. I mean, quarterback issues. Quinn Ewers out. You're paying Arch Manning. I mean, what's Arch Manning again? He's getting $1 million a year, $2 million a year. It's not like they got some scrub on the bench. The Sacramento Kings tonight. Now we got to go to the NBA. All right. The Kings are playing the Thunder. 3.5. Thunder favored on the road. Total 225.5. How about we do a little overaction there? Player prop. That would be me. Again, I'm not running to do any NBA tonight. Although I do like the Clippers. And do you take the Suns over the Lakers? Where are the Lakers guys at? Where's the 17th man on the bench? T-Money, Mr. Laker. And Wine Time. They like their Lakers. All right, receiving yards. Flowers, 70, 80, 90. We're going to get out the little ladder, do a little climbing here. 135, 2-1, and plus 290. Charger action, Mr. Johnson. Quinton, 60, plus 140. 70s, plus 205. And Palmer, as I mentioned, 40 yards, plus 120. 50, plus 205. And again, back to his TD prop at 215. The guy leads the team in touchdown receptions. 215, we'll get it. We'll throw a little Lad McConkey out there for the old school Giant guys, for his old man, plus 165. And, Henry Dobbins, 135 for 1 TD for Dobbins. It's a ridiculous number there with Henry. And even, okay, the guy's good for a touchdown, but as I mentioned with his rushing yards, I'm not really interested. I'm definitely not interested in 240. No, thank you. Bateman 235 is now down to, still 235. Any movement on the anytime tutties? 245. Quinn Johnson's 220. He's gone up. No one's believing in. I'm the only guy believing in Quinn Johnson today. McConkey has come down. So there is that. There is that one. Jim, I just got your text. There you go. Got it. That's a nice. That's always good when you turn on your computer and you get to please wait and it starts loading up. Never a good sign. Never a good sign. Mr. Denver says the Kings look putrid last night and lately. Player prop. Do not trust them. Take OKC. Why? I mean, NBA. You got a rivalry week and then championship week of college football left. And then it is week 13 in the NFL. You guys are worried about the NBA to play till June? Come on. Somebody says, Suns getting everybody back against the Lakers tomorrow. Maybe the Lakers first half while the Suns get their legs back. Yeah, I'm running to take the Lakers. They're good. Putrid. You know what putrid meant. I could figure it out the spelling. I knew what you meant. Your little chubby fingers over there. Michael B., you have a good night as well. Thanks for popping in. Mark Price is better than Steph Curry. Good night. All right, we got those props up. We're going to re-comment them. Anytime Tutty's in the chat. Receiving yards in the chat. And away we go. There you go. Yes. Crazy 9-3 run. 9-3 yesterday on the site with NFL, and I got a game tonight. You head over to GamblersWorld.net. You want to support me, the channel. Hit the like button is absolutely free. You want to dig into your little pockets? Go get it. We have daily passes now. Now I'm going to be honest with you. You want my daily pass? You definitely want it on like a Saturday or Sunday with college basketball, college football, NFL, stuff like that. You'll get a gaggle of action. 12. Yes, he would add 12 NFL and what do we have? 4 college footballs. Not too bad. Today you would have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 college basketball games today. $69.99 on the day passes at Gamblers World. Again, folks, the like button is great. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get over the 14,000 mark. I've been trying since the summer. So spread the word. You know, holidays are coming. You have guests at your house. Get them to subscribe to the channel. All right? You don't want me living on the street. So let's get these numbers up. These are rookie numbers. Let's go. Mr. Numbers. You love this. I got the Ravens -2, Isles +2.5, Devils +2.5, and a +108 parlay. Come on. 2.5 goals. You know I'm not. This is no thank you. Do we grade the Ravens -2 now next week against the Eagles? Well, and this is what I said last night. I said, if you like the Eagles before the game, take the +3. So they have a big win. Now it's 2. So what happens here? Do the Ravens have a dominant performance in here to bump this back up to 3? Or does the losing come down even more? I mean, I'm going to take a home team there. The Eagles, a nice run, 7 in a row. You have Baltimore's going to come back now off of back-to-back roadies, tough defensive battles. Eagles, a little bit more rest from the Sunday night as opposed to the Monday night. Defense looked pretty good last night, shutting down the Rams. I mean, the Rams had a couple drives early and you think like, oh, this is going to be a wild one. Couldn't get nothing done after the fact. Also, they have a statue as a quarterback who couldn't escape any pressure where, Lamar take off and, make life a little more hectic here. Probably an over next week, though, for me in this one. Haven't moved on that game. Moved on a few games for next week. Not on the Ravens-Eagles. I mean, the 3 was there, but Ravens, I mean, they're 7-4. They lose here, they're 7-5. They've had some bad games. Yeah, come on, Mr. Numbers. What's the point of those horrible lines? And the Ravens lose by 3. I mean, the hockey plus money. Colorado Buffalo. Thank you for the loser. So he's got the Devils +2.5. It's 1-1 in the first. And he's got the Isles +2.5. They're home. You took a home team +2.5. Well, Devils are home too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is what he'd call stealing money from the books. Did you see your buddy Ordinary Davis top tier network sites finished? Done. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't know why it's done, you shouldn't really be saying anything. So more to do with put guys' businesses out there. There's some numbers, but. Eagles run defense going to get them in trouble with the Ravens. Yeah, I mean, Williams was moving the ball pretty well last night. And that's the thing. They ran the play action and kind of stunted him a little bit. Lamar, you're going to get back there with him. He'll just take off. That's why I like the over. Because the Ravens defense, to me, is still shaky. It's one thing playing the Steelers and division rival and being tough defensive battle. Eagles got balanced attack, man. You could say whatever you want, Giant fans. Like, oh, we should have signed Barkley. The dude's been hurt. What are you paying him for? He was hurt. That's why you don't want to pay him. He's on this team. Are they a playoff team with this guy? If Barkley's on Giants, they're a playoff team? No. Good for him leaving. It helped your franchise because you got rid of Danny Dimes, who nobody loved. Rams move the ball. It's just fine. Turn it over. Yeah, I mean. They had differences. Guns is a good dude. No. I don't want to say what happened because if he wanted to, he would have told everybody what had happened. And Guns is saying that just because people's private businesses are private business. Both teams going to score in a Ravens-Eagles game. Yes. Yes. I like the over. What is that? 50? 51.5. There's still threes offshore here. BetOnline's got a 3. You want the threes? You got to hunt. I mean, listen, I get it for the newbies. It's all FanDuel and DraftKings and ESPN bet, but shop around. Mama told you got to shop around, right? You have to. The Colorado game is going to be an official loser for me in college basketball. So there is that. I was 74-59 coming into the day. I have now dropped my first 2 games of the day here. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes when you lose, you really win. Anybody know? White men can't jump? What did you say? Sometimes when you win, you really lose. But when you really lose, you win. GW was a winner. So 1-2 with college hoops today. 1-2 so far. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pending. See how we do. See how we do with some college hoopty-doo. Hoopty-doo. Whoopty-dan-doo. Derek Coleman style. Anybody remember Derek Coleman? Chris Morris? Kendi says, sorry off topic, Higgs, but it's what I'm hearing about Caleb Williams being a punk true. Heard him, 76ers, Jared McCann are together? I don't know. Listen, I'm not a Williams guy. Heisman guy. The next year, couldn't win a game. Blame it on the defense. You face good players. I know he had a huge game against Minnesota coming back, throwing for a lot, but that game was out of control at that point. I'm not a Williams fan. The fact that the guy is like crying, you won 7 games. I mean, if you're crying, have you not been crying the last 5 weeks? You're losing games in heartbreaking fashion? Too much guy with your drunk talk. Is that? I mean, we got to do a little search. Jared McCann. I don't see anything. I don't know. Let's see. T-Mike says, a turkey teaser. How does this lose? Lions, money line. The boys +6. The Packers +6.5. That's already in. How does it lose? I don't know. It can lose. Jerry Can's too busy babysitting and beat. Oh, listen, the Sixers are terrible. I love Seattle over the Jets. Yes, you know better than Aaron Rodgers. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is playing. It's up to 2 now. Line is up to 2. Line is up to 2. Could have had Seattle at a pick 'em. Could have had on a +1. Someone sent me the link on Twitter. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. It's on Twitter. It's true. Absolutely, it's true. I saw something that said, if you see it on Twitter, it's true. And it was credited to Abraham Lincoln. So it's true. Mr. Numbers is doom the Ravens backers. Or the Lions backers. The Lions winning line. You think Rodgers will retire? I know he's going to retire. I think they're going to cut him at the end of the year. Mr. Numbers says, yes, the old school cappers if they would have paid Judge. Here we go. Argue time. I'm not putting. You paid Judge. What do you got? Nothing. You can pay him. Super. They going to the World Series next year? No. 33-year-old. I'm sure he'll get healthier as he gets older. We're not paying Judge. I want to pay Judge. If I didn't pay Judge, I could be paying Soto right now. They didn't want Soto. They want a Judge. All right. He's 33. The other guy's 26. See how healthy he is. The end of this contract. I tweeted you his contract. Well, the last couple of years he's been healthy. I mean, he missed the game. He missed games because of a fluke injury. Well, he got hurt. You can't have the dude who's been hurt in the past run around center field. Jazz got to be in center field. Put him back in right. Sign Breggy. Sign Walker. Sign Willie Adame. Don't pay $500, $600 million for Juan Soto. Bring 3 other guys in here. Go get a pitcher. Go get Evaldi. I mean, come on. Evaldi's like that. He's going to go to, I think, he'll probably go to the Braves because Max Fried will probably go to Baltimore or the Mets or something. I see the Phillies want to trade Alec Bohm. I don't know why. I'll take him to the Yanks. They got nothing to trade for him. You know what? Forget about even Jay. You want to put Jazz, let him keep playing third base. You don't want to play Breggy. I don't want to play. I'm going to tell you, I do not want to pay Breggy at 31 for 7 years. I don't want to pay that money. So you want Jazz at first? Bring up Dominguez. Put him out there in center field for the season. Let him play. Let him play. Who cares how bad he is? I mean, Volpe's hitting 250. 200 hitters with 25 homers are cool. They're trendy. That's a good thing. Who cares about average? Average doesn't matter anymore, especially on the Yankees. Bunch of nobodies. Nobody's for average on the Yankees. Rizzo. Mateo. DJ LeMahieu. Birdie. Johanny Jones. J.D. Davis. Ben Rice. Kidding me with this crap? Disgusting. Disgusting. All right. Final call here. Ravens, Henry, 2 tutties, 245. Bateman, 235. Obviously, I like this one a little more than the 2 tutties. But again, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. The running backs get into play. We got the 2 tutties from Henry, and Mr. Dobbins here for a plus 450. Ladd McConkey, the youngster, 165. Quinn Johnson, the guy leads the team in touchdown receptions, 215. This is free money, as people like to say. Receiving yards, Flowers. We're going to ladder it up here. Prime target for Mr. Jackson. 70 yards plus 135, 80, 2-1, 90 plus 290. Johnson on the Chargers. Again, I mentioned that he's number 1. 6 touchdown receptions. 60 yards plus 140, 70 plus 205. Thank you. We're going to hit both of those. And the tutty is going to put a 2, 3, what's that, 4, 500, 6 and change in our pockets. Thank you. Mr. Palmer, 40 plus 120, 50 plus 205. I think we hit both of these with these 2 cats. Yes. Yes. All right, listen. Like button, hit it, notification bell on. Tomorrow, be talking. I'll tell you what I'm talking tomorrow. You'll know right now. Oklahoma State, Colorado with Chip Trimbus, Minnesota Whiskey and Matt Fargo. I'll be doing Nebraska, Iowa. All right, we got you covered in college football. Texas A&M, Notre Dame, USC, K-State, Iowa State on the docket this week. Pitt, Cincinnati, Baltimore, Philly, Texans, Jaguars, all posted coming up for Thanksgiving week. Go check it out on the Winner Circle YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, notification bell on. And if you want to take it a step further, gamblersworld.net is the home to my premium picks, as well as 12 other handicappers. We got a leaderboard there. Go check it out. College hoops, NFL, college football, hockey, whatever your little heart desires. Be part of the Gamblers World family. Daily passes, weekly, 3 7/30s, all guaranteed. Show your profit or we credit you back, and you do it all again. There you go. 141 wins last 30 days. I think that's pretty good. I don't know. Call me crazy. I'm having a good season overall there on the sites. So come check it out. College basketball, 74-59, 55%. College footies, Brian Biller leading away. He's 57-42, 57%. But I'm not having a bad college football season myself there either. 84-67. 84-67. So I got you covered. I got you covered there. And of course, I said college hoops 74-59. Not a bad run. All right, we'll get out of here. Looking to trade him. Who? Who are we looking to trade? He needs Kansas State and Iowa for one more team total. Kansas State's not getting there. 9.5. Unattainable. I need the Iowa win this week. Iowa better get it. They're home favorites. I can't get Kansas State because bowl games do not count. I am not frying a turkey. No. I bake it right in the oven. I can't do a fried turkey. No, thank you. And I'll blow my house. Can't do it. I'm still working a smoker. King Day. Happy Monday to everyone. Tomorrow, free picks galore, as usual here on the Winner Circle channel. Appreciate everybody popping in on Monday night. Good luck to you. And again, like, subscribe, notification bells on. Good luck on your Monday night plays. Good night.